Hello everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Soul's Unboxing. If you'd like to know what Transformers toys or collectibles we'll be unboxing next, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell button. We've unboxed quite a few Transformers AMK model kits from YOLO Park, like Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Cheetor, and Scourge, as well as the AMK Pro Optimus Prime model kit. If you missed any of our previous unboxing on these wallet-friendly model kits, you can always check out the links below. And today, we've received a very special and limited one in the mail, and we can't wait to unbox with all of you. This is what we'll be unboxing this week. The limited edition Transformers Generation 1 AMK Pro Series 20cm Nemesis Prime model kit from YOLO Park. Before we check out the packaging and go into the actual unboxing, let me tell you a story behind this Nemesis Prime model kit first. After YOLO Park has released AMK Pro Optimus Prime that we also unboxed before, it's very natural for Transformers fans and collectors to think that the true nemesis of Optimus Prime, and undoubtedly the Nemesis Prime, would and should be released eventually. One thing is that the G1 version of both Optimus Prime and Nemesis Prime is basically the same one except for different color schemes, because the Decepticons want to build something that is 3 times stronger than the original. Wait a minute. Are we talking about MS-06S Zagutu, aka the Red Comet? Anyways, so we all waited, and finally YOLO Park made the announcement that the AMK Pro Nemesis Prime would indeed be released, but as a limited edition in such conventions as Taipei Toy Festival, San Diego Comic-Con or SDCC, Anycom and Games Hong Kong or ACG HK, and Shanghai China Joy. But what that meant was, if we don't live in those areas or can't attend in person, you're pretty much stranded and have no way to have your hands on it, or you have to pay a premium on eBay or the like if you're desperate to get one. YOLO Park knew about the high demand of Nemesis Prime as well, so they organized a giveaway on their social media for those who couldn't attend the conventions, like us. The response was overwhelming, but at the same time, plagued with scammers trying to steal personal and financial information. In the end, YOLO Park has to issue an official statement on how the winner will be announced and ask all participants not to fall for the scams. We can have an episode to talk about such phenomenon on social media in the future. But even the giveaway cannot satisfy that many fans out there, so ultimately they opened the pre-order for Nemesis Prime for people to purchase directly on the website in early September, although the quantity was still limited. And that's how we got our hands on one of them. And no, we didn't win the giveaway. Let's have a look at the packaging first before we go into the unboxing. The box for Nemesis Prime features a very sleek black color scheme with a hand-drawn G1 style illustration of Nemesis Prime at the front. We can see at the corner that also here is a Decepticon, and here it shows it's a limited edition version. The AMK Pro series is best known for the use of die-cast parts, mainly for the joints to give sturdier stances and longer lasting moments to improve playability, and we'll see that shortly when we unbox the contents. And when we compare that with the original Optimus Prime's box, as we have in here, you can immediately tell the differences and yet the similarity of both, and they both go well when placed together. Anyways, see Optimus, we'll see you in a bit. When we turn to the back, we have some photo of Nemesis Prime with the accessories, plus a simplified version of the instruction manual in here. Alright, enough with the background story and looking at the packaging. It's time to take the contents out for a further look. Just give me a moment. here we go. We have two plastic trays in here containing the main Nemesis Prime's body and limbs, as well as the included accessories. We'll go over them one by one, starting with the main units. Just like most of the YOLO Park model kits, the majority of the parts are pre-assembled and pre-painted already, so we can easily put all the parts together with minimal effort, provided we don't make the same mistakes again like when we assembled Optimus. Similar to the packaging, the black parts of Nemesis Prime has a glossy, jet black finish that is like piano lacquer. Let me take some out for a look. It contrasts Optimus's classic red completely. Let's look at the chest part too. Oops. Okay, stay there. Oh, never mind. Instead of the blue clear windows of Optimus, Nemesis Prime is equipped with red frosted windshields to give a fearful appearance. And the window frame, if I can open it. Okay, it's kind of hard, it's new. They are made with alloy metal. Same color treatment has been applied to the eye parts too. Let me take out the head. And if you recall, Optimus Prime features magnetic light-up feature for the eyes, so we should expect the same gimmick for Nemesis Prime too. We'll test it in a while. Although it's supposed to be the baddie, they still throw in the matrix of leadership for Nemesis Prime that we can put in his chest or hold with his hands. Only this time, the center is in red. Now let's look at the second tray. This tray contains Nemesis Prime's weaponry, some of his armor parts, and the dedicated display stand. We have his Iron Blaster with the built-in magnet, the same Energon X as Optimus, but in translucent red. And the same Walther P38 pistol, courtesy of G1 Megatron. We still have an Energon-based plus stand that we can recreate more action poses for Nemesis Prime, but this time it comes with the Decepticon logo to make it look unique. Now let's put all the parts together so we can look into the whole figure further. Here we go. Alright, here's the completed Nemesis Prime figure. Let's look at this in detail and compare with our Autobots leader side by side. Since the two are made from the same mold, they have the same proportions, and I'll say it's pretty good. The two color schemes give a very distinctive contrast, with one in piano black and one in bright metallic red. Weathering and paint chipping effects have been applied to both figures, as we can see on the edges, throughout the body, and limbs. And we have the big Decepticon logo on the shoulder for Nemesis Prime. Like we've mentioned earlier, the eye parts and windows for Nemesis Prime are in red as opposed to the blue ones for Optimus Prime. These are the major differences between the two. Now we can put Optimus aside. Let's also check out the articulations. Since they have sacrificed the transformation, it allows more and better movements for Nemesis Prime. Like the head, we can easily rotate and tilt in any direction. For the arms, we can bend at the elbow at more than 90 degrees. Ooh, actually close to 180. Raising the arm has no issue at all. The fingers have joints that allow us to move some of them individually, and they are especially practical for holding the pistol and posing, although I'll say the joints are pretty tight. We can also bend the legs, knees, and ankles. For more natural standing and kneeling poses. And even the movement of the waist can now be done naturally. Just like Optimus Prime, we can still flip up the screen on both forearms. With gloves it's hard. Let me just try. Here we go. But most likely, Nemesis Prime is just communicating with Megatron or other Decepticons. And remember about the lighting effects in the eyes? Let's try out with the back of the Iron Blaster for different modes. From steady to blinking, and lastly, breathing. Not bad, eh? Don't forget to make use of the dedicated Elegant base and stand for more stunning poses. We also put Nemesis Prime on the turntable to appreciate him in every angle. As we have mentioned earlier, the head unit contains the lighting parts that can make the eyes light up. So how do we install or change the battery? We've given a demonstration on how to do so when we unboxed Optimus Prime, but we may as well show in this video once again. Here we go. We'll just use the head part so we can look into that easier. First, we remove the top plate of the head of Nemesis Prime, and then we remove the rectangular piece on the back of his head. Afterwards, we remove either the right or the left side of the head armor, like this. And finally, we can take out the battery compartment and install or replace the battery. Again, make sure you get the polarities right before putting the compartment back in. It requires a CR927 3V lithium battery to power the light, and is not included with this model kit, so remember to have one ready before assembling to maximize the fun and terror. And of course, we'll use the back of the Iron Blaster to test the 3 modes of lighting effects to make sure it's working fine. So that's it for this episode of Sub's Unboxing. If you found this unboxing video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and share with others who love Transformers. The next in line in Yolopark's AM Green Pro series is Starscream. Will we be getting Starscream to unbox with all of you? Let me think about that first. But do stay tuned for more Transformers unboxing, as there are still many Transformers toys going to be released for the rest of 2024. Now let's also enjoy Nemesis Prime on the turntable. See you all next time.